Hi, welcome back. I'm Mark with Mark LaFont Fishing, a channel that's geared towards tackle review, tips and tricks, fishing tournaments, that kind of stuff. So if you like that, hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell so you know when I post new videos. So with that being said, this video is going to be about two rods you need basically for starting out bass fishing. Two of them that you can get by that probably do 95% of the techniques you'd want to use. I remember when I was little and I started bass fishing, there was no information out there that I could find besides, like Bassmasters magazine, stuff like that, on what to use. And I wish I had something like the internet, aged myself, but had the internet back then where I could just go and look. And on the flip side of that, now there's so much information out there, it can get extremely confusing, I think, for young anglers. So I wanted to do two rods and two reels that you could use that will get you through most any situations in bass fishing. So we're going to start off with the spinning rod. It's a 7-foot medium power fast action rod, and this is going to give you a wide range of techniques to use. You can throw a Ned rig on it, you can throw a wacky rig on it. Right now I have it rigged up, I think with I think that's a 1/4 ounce shaky head. You could throw poppers on this, topwater poppers. You could throw small spinner baits on it. You could do a lot with this rod. It's a little more power than a medium light, which you wouldn't be able to do some of that heavier stuff. That'd be more finesse, but this will work in a lot of situations. The reel is something that you can pick up a lot of line with at once. It's a higher gear ratio, so your line pickup will be pretty quick. And the reason for that is, in a lot of these techniques, you're casting it out, you're letting it sink, and you're going to drag it up and just pop it or drag it. You want to be able to reel it up and pick up that slack right away. And a fast gear ratio reel will help you do that. For the line, for beginners, I think braid is the way to go. And then it doesn't even have to be a fluorocarbon leader. It can be a mono leader. That'll just give it'll disappear a little bit more in that clearer water. If you have dirty water, you can tie right to your bait, and it won't matter. But if you're in clear water, something like that, you'll want to have a mono or a fluorocarbon leader. So that's the spinning rod. Like I said, it'll be a lot of finessier techniques you can do, yet it's got enough power in that medium power rod to get by with a little heavier stuff. And so the second rod is one of the most versatile rods they make. It's a medium heavy power fast action 7-foot rod, casting rod. You can throw spinner baits, you can throw jigs, you can Texas rig, you can do top water, you can throw crankbait, chatterbait with this. Right now this is just my spinner bait rod, so I have 100% fluorocarbon on the whole thing. For beginning anglers, I think a 30-pound braid would be perfect for this. You can still do all those applications with that braid. And if you needed the clear, if you're fishing clear water and you needed that line to disappear, the last 3 feet, 4 feet, whatever, you could switch to a mono or a fluorocarbon leader too. The reel on this, a 7 to 1 gear ratio, will get you through pretty much every situation you need. You can speed it up if you need, slow it down. It'll pick up a lot of line if you're pitching a jig or a Texas rig, something like that. It's a perfect rod for swimming a worm. You can throw a frog on it with that braid. It's just very, very versatile and something that you can do a whole lot of stuff with. So those are two rods that anybody that's starting out bass fishing, these two rods will take care of 95% of the baits or techniques you're gonna want to throw out there. There's a wide variety of other rods and reels and all kinds of stuff, specialty stuff that are out there. But for people that are just starting out, kids, young adults, older adults who have never fished, these two rods will help you get fish in the boat and cover a lot of techniques. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, these two rods will cover 95% of the techniques and stuff you'll want to throw as beginning anglers. I'm going to do some more of this stuff in the future, because I know there's a ton of information out there now, and it can get pretty confusing for new anglers on what rod should I use, what reel should I use, what bait should I be throwing, what colors should I be throwing, and it can be pretty overwhelming for new anglers. So I want to kind of help out with that. If you like that kind of stuff, let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want, what kind of questions you have, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of them. And again, if you like tournaments, if you like tips and tricks, if you like gear review, stuff like that, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.